Good evening, good evening. I'm on Airplane Manager, Airplane Manager 4 again. I'm gonna create some routes, show you how to do that if you don't know, and some things you should think about. I did buy a few planes. Uh, I click on fleet, order. Now I have a max fleet size, but I'm gonna show you what I did. Um, I selected the ATR 42 500 because it has 50 passengers. So that's a good plane. And it only cost 122,750. So you click on this, and then what I did, amount to order, I bought 9, I think. And then I put Frankfurt because I want those to fly out of Frankfurt. And then I just uh, order it. But on the next screen you have to select 0 normal passengers and about equal about business and first class. That's what I did. I'll show you. So then I go to my fleet. I go to the parked. I got 9 parked airplanes. They are all parked in Frankfurt. And when I want to fly now, I do research. I'm just going to show the plane first. Seat layout. I put 10 business and 10 first class. And in order to do that, you have like a thing you can drag. You drag it first all the way over, and then the next one you drag down all the over about halfway, so you get 10-10 or whatever you want. Then I do research. I look at the minimum runway 6,500 and the range 1611. So I do research and I say from Frankfurt, max distance 1600 and 6500 for this airplane to any country. Search. And then I of course want to have the furthest distance, but this needs to be at as high as possible. But since it only takes 10, these are big enough for a whole day. This flight takes about 3 hours, so I can do this maybe 3, 6, 9, maybe 4 trips. So that will be 40, but it's still enough, so there's no problem. So I can fly to this one, then I just click on this one and create route and order price. This is the price I'm gonna get, and then and the route fee is 126,000. Create route and then depart. Now I want to see how much money I get. And before you do this, make sure you have fuel topped off at a low price. When the price is low, you top off the fuel. You want to take that number and put it here and purchase. And then the CO2, you want to make sure you are eco-friendly. So you want to take this number and put it here and buy if the price is low. And one more thing, you have to make sure you go finance, marketing. Make sure you have a campaign for increased airline reputation. And what I do, I only do 4 hours because it only works when you depart a plane. So make sure you have a lot of planes that is going to depart. They have to be on an airport, because it's when it departs it gets benefits, I get more passengers if you have increased airline reputation. And I select the 25%, the most expensive one, because that will make sure that I get most passengers in the airplane, and that's what makes money. So let's go to the fleet again, and this is the plane. It goes to Batnine, Algeria. I can look at the seat layout. You see 10 and 10, and then depart. I get 31,000. So for 3 hours I get 30. That's 10,000 an hour. So doing that's 90,000 for 9 hours if I can do it 3 times during the day. Okay, so then I do the other ones. So I can, of course, I can make another one go the same route if I want, but I will have to be careful so I don't use up all the demand. So another way to do it is to just select another one. So you put in 1600 again and 6500, any country from Frankfurt, and I did that one on the first one, so I can do this one on the second one, right? Great route, order price, and this one, you see, this route gives me 30,000, so I need like 4 trips in order to pay for the route fee, and after that you're starting making more money. So I do a depart and I get 31,000, right? Cool. So I do the same with the next one. This one. No, that's another plane. This is one that goes to Hanoi to Bangkok. It's actually flying. Oh, I forget. I have to go to the parked ones because I haven't created a route for them yet. So route or details, whatever. I can do details first and then route. Or I can do like I'm supposed to. Let me see, details and research. And then Frankfurt, because I'm in Frankfurt, 1600. So remember now, when you buy the plane is when you have to put the seat configuration and what airport you want it to start at. Any country. So I did this one and this one. So now I will do this one, right? That's the third one. Order price, create route, and depart. 31,000. Then I go to the next one, parked, details and research, Frankfurt, 1600, 16,500, any country, and I've done 3 now. No, I didn't do Ukraine. So some of them are gone. It changed a little, you know. I mean, the one I just did, where did it go? You know, you maybe need to pay attention, you know. But I don't think it was this one. Let's see, from Frankfurt. Yeah, it was. Frankfurt to details. Yeah, Kyiv, Ukraine. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention. So I can go research right away. I don't have to go through that other one. Let's see, Frankfurt, 1600, 6500. Any country. Okay, here we see. I went to this one, I went to this one, and I went to this one. So that's correct. And then this one has only 80. So that means I can do 80 trips and then there's no more. 8 trips during a day and then it's no more. I think that's a little too little. I want more, so I take the next one. that goes to Vigo in Spain. Order price, create route, and depart. 30,000. Then research again. Fort Lauderdale, 1600, 6500. That's the max runway length, or the minimum runway length for that airplane, and 1611 is the max distance. So now I have done this one. I have, where did I go? Where did I go on the last one? Not this one. Yeah, I went to Spain. That's right. So, and I will not do this one. It's only 62. And not do this one. 81, 55, 104. I can probably go. But the distance is very similar. So I can look further down. This one is better. 128. I'll take this one. 128 and 256. Great route, order price, great route, depart. And this was to Spain somewhere, right? 30,000. I still got some planes. I got 4 more planes. And they are all at Fort Lauderdale, not Fort Lauderdale, but Frankfurt. 1600 and 6500. So now, how far did we get down? This was the last one, right? No. Yeah, Spain Vigo, and then I didn't do this one, I didn't do this one, and I didn't do this one, but I did this one, right? I think. Or was it this one? So I will just continue down and find a good one. This one is good. I thought I already had one there. Algeria. But that's okay. I'll take this one. And then create route, order price, and create route, and depart. 30,000. So each of these make 30,000. Research, Frankfurt, 1600, 6500. And now I have to go further down here, because there's one to Sweden, but it's only, there's low numbers. This was the last one. This one I can go to Greece, or I can even go to Finland. That's better. So create route, order price, create route. That's this one. Depart, 30,000. And then parked 2 more. Research from Frankfurt, 1600 and 6500. Search. And now we are down to Finland, which is there. That's the last one. I can actually fly 2 planes there, because I will not, with 1010, I will not be able to empty this airport in one day with 3 hours flights, 3-hour flights. Actually, it's not 3-hour flights. It's actually a 1-hour flight. No, I'm lying. It's 3 hours? It's 3 hours. So potentially during a whole day and night, I can do maybe 7-8 flights at the max. So that will be 70, 80, 70 or 80. So I can do 2 flights going to this one because it's high numbers. Order price, create route, and depart. And then maybe I can do 2 flights on some of the other ones. Right, 1600, 6500. Let's look at the first ones. Not this one, not this one. 7. This one. I can do 2 flights to Crane. Great route, order price, great route, and depart. 31,000. So now, by the way, it's a war in Ukraine, but that's okay. Now I don't have any more, right? And I got 3 pending repair or reconfiguration, and I have a 60 fleet airplanes and 57 active routes. And within the next hour, I got a bunch of planes landing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got a lot of planes, and the next, oh wow, all the way down here. For 1 hour, I got like 20 planes. And then I can look at the finance, marketing, and I can see I got 2 hours left of the airline reputation. This is what you have to watch. You have to do all these departures while this one is running. When this one is finished, that will be, now it's 12, that will be about 2 o'clock at night here. Then I have to, if I'm going to do any more departures at that time, I think I'll be sleeping then. But if I was to do any more departures, I would have to buy a new airline reputation. But you don't want to do that right before you go to bed. If you got a lot of short distance runs, because it lasts for 4 hours, So all airplanes that lands and needs to be departed is not getting departed, and is not getting the airline reputation since you're sleeping. So make sure, if you buy airline reputation, have as many airplanes on the ground when you buy it, and depart a lot of planes in the next 4 hours. So that's why this plane that I just started is perfect, because it takes 3 hours to fly, right? So I can depart it 2 times within the 4-hour frame. But now it's late, so I will only do it. Yeah, that will be 2 times, because in 2 hours I will depart it 1 more time. I will stay up until 2 o'clock so I can depart it 1 more time, and then I'll go to sleep. And then when I wake up, I have to buy an airline reputation, buy fuel, and buy CO2 if the price is low, and then I depart all the planes that is on an airport, and then do that 1 more time before the 4 hours goes off. And then I might do something different, I have to wait 3 hours, so I can do something different in between. Now one other plane land. 3 planes landed now. So I look at this one. This one goes from Bangkok to Hanoi, and that's the same type of plane. But I only get 24,000 on this one. And you wonder why? Because of the seat layout. I got too many normal seats. Those are lower price. So if I want to get this up to 30, I need to reconfigure. But then again, it cost how much? 100,000, 150,000. So I get $6,000 more. So that means I need to do like maybe 6. I need to do like 3, almost 30 flights before I pay that cost of changing the seats. 60 flights, that's a lot of flights, right? If I do 3 flights a day or 4 flights a day, that takes almost 14 days, just to pay off the cost of the reconfiguration. That's why you have to do the reconfiguration when you buy the airplane, not after. So I just continue with these because I want to make money on these, and when I have flown them 1,000 times, I'll sell them. And when you sell them, you have to make sure you're at an airport that has a high percentage. I'm just going to depart this one and go to the next one. That's this also an ATR going from Bangkok to Hanoi. I'm gonna, you see, you can sell it here, and then when you click sell, you can see it's 53%. So I get about half of what I paid for it. Here it says original value, and that's not correct. I think I paid 122 for it, not 192. So I will only get 45. So it depends. I haven't done many trips with it. I only made 20, 40, 80, about 80,000. 80 plus 45 is about 125. That's about what I paid for the plane. But I had to pay a route, and that route was probably 150,000. So I would need to fly 150,000. That would be 7-8 more flights before I paid off everything, and that's not including the CO2 and the fuel. I think, I'm not sure about that, because I don't think this is the profit. This is what the customers pay me, but I'm paying out gas fee and CO2, and I'm paying the pilot and blah blah blah. So you can't just fly 4 and 7. You cannot fly just like maybe 11 or 12 trips and then sell it and think you made money. You need to fly maybe 100 times or 500 times, or you have to fly a lot before you sell it. Okay, depart. So you're kind of stuck with the planes. This is another plane going from Oslo to Miami, and this one should also not have these. Only have business class and first class, as long as these numbers are high, because this one makes less money. So, but it costs too much to reconfigure now, so I'll just depart, and I get a little over 500,000. Oh, 871. Cool. I love that. I love that. I would have gotten more if I had configured the seats correctly. You see the seat layouts here as well. That's not the best. I'll just depart. 18,000 I got last time. Now I got 16. Okay, and then this one has a lot of seats, but I should have more here. I only have one flight with it before it got 1 million. Wow, God, that's a good plane, right? An IL 96-400. That's a damn good plane. 10,000 kilometer. That's a long flight going from Africa to New York, and I get over 1 million. Wow, I love that. I would have gotten even more if I had all the seats here. So let's see what I get. 1,147,000. I love that. I love getting $1 million, you know, don't you? And then this one has only not so many seats, so 26,000 going from Reykjavik to Oslo. Depart 21,000. And this one is a big plane. Oh, this is a cargo plane, so I don't fancy the cargo plane so much. I only had 56, you know. I had 100 here. Why? And I think that's because if I go to the finance and marketing, I have to increase the cargo reputation, you know, in order. But that's costing a lot. 825, that's a lot. And to get more cargo, I only have 2 cargo planes, so it's not that much more cargo I get. It's not giving me back the money, you know. You have to have a lot of cargo planes in order to use that. So it's not a good deal only to have 2 cargo planes. Kan du slutte? Legg deg ned. Dekk. 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 My dog, you know. Okay, let's look at this one. From Reykjavik to Oslo. Cargo plane, depart. 82, okay, I did get a little more. And here we got a 757. That's also a car. I got 3 cargo planes. Was that other one not a cargo plane? 83, yeah, that's good. Okay, the maintenance is finished in 4 hours, and this is finished in 22 minutes. And the next plane that lands in 1 minute. There's a whole bunch of planes landing now, so I could probably go away for 30 minutes or something, and then I have, you know, almost 10 planes to send away. So that's how I recommend doing it. If you want to buy more planes when you can't buy more planes, you would have to go to where? You have to go, yeah, you could go like order, and then you can go upgrade hangar, and then you can buy 1 hangar for 1 plane or 10 for 10 planes. But that's like 2 million for 10 planes. So you have to choose if it's passenger, cargo, or charter, you know, if you have those options. I might as well buy, because I like to buy all these small planes and just to have something to do. I just would love to do that, you know. I mean, I'm making 30,000 for each trip, and the plane cost 122. You know, so it's only 5-6 trips, and then the airplane is paid. If you don't consider the fuel and the CO2 and the route fee, you know. So it's not really that many flights until you are making money. But that said, if you have the money to buy a big plane, that will make much more money faster. Just so that's said. I'm gonna buy this because I have to buy it anyway. So I'll just buy it now, and then I can buy 10 more planes. And then 2 planes landed, and this one has also the wrong seating. This one goes from Rome to Algiers. I think I want to check now. I'm in Italy. I don't think I can do maintenance. No, I cannot. You have to be at the base or hub in order to do maintenance, and this is not a hub. Here, this one doesn't have a hub. So either I have to buy a hub there, that's very expensive, or I have to fly the plane up to a hub in order to do maintenance. So I'll just fly, depart it. I get 12,000. And the next one goes from Reykjavik, yeah. That one also has the wrong seating. 58,000, 52,000. Okay. So 4 minutes to next one, but I'm not going to be hanging in here. I've shown you what you need to do. If you have any questions, write it in the comment section, and I'll try to answer it. Thank you for watching. See you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.